In the shadowed depths of an eerie, forsaken neighborhood, a name whispered only in fearful tones lingers. The Candyman. A chilling figure shrouded in mystery. He was a haunting blend of charm and terror, cursed by a past drenched in blood and sorrow. The Candyman's allure lay in his tragic visage. Once he was a man of captivating beauty, known far and wide for conjuring candies so exquisite they were rumored to possess a wicked, otherworldly sweetness. But beneath that delectable facade lay a history that would send shivers down your spine. Born the son of a former slave, he endured the horrors of the post-Civil War South. Despite this harrowing backdrop, he ascended to become a confectionery virtuoso, his treats a marvel in the world of sweets. Yet, fate dealt him a devastating hand, for he dared to love a white woman, and their forbidden union remained a secret, concealed from the prejudiced eyes of the townsfolk. But secrets have a way of unraveling, and the wrath of the townspeople was relentless. Fueled by anger and bigotry, they pursued the Candyman through the narrow, dimly lit streets, seeking vengeance for the crime of love. Their retribution knew no bounds. In the gloom of the night, they captured him. They stripped him of his innocence, severed his right hand, and immersed him in the searing agony of honey harvested from a nearby beehive. The bees, ravenous and enraged, descended upon him, stinging and tormenting his tortured form until it swelled and contorted, a grotesque and nightmarish transformation. His final moments were a symphony of agony as they cast him into an ancient, rotting shed, where he drew his last breath, his voice echoing with anguish. But beware, for this tale plunges deeper into terror's abyss. A sinister legend was born that night, one that tells of a dark incantation. Should you dare to stand before a mirror and speak the name Candyman 5 times, his vengeful spirit, with a hook for a hand, will emerge from the abyss to seek brutal retribution. A figure wreathed in darkness and malevolence. He will stop at nothing to satisfy his thirst for revenge, sparing no one who dares to invoke his name. Over the ages, this story has served as the chilling inspiration for an array of horror films and the darkest of urban myths. The most notorious adaptation is the 1992 nightmare-inducing film Candyman, helmed by Bernard Rose and inspired by the short story of Clive Barker. In this cinematic embodiment, the Candyman emerges as a supernatural force, an entity bound by the sinister power of an incantation that beckons him from the shadows. The legend of the Candyman persists through the annals of time, a sinister narrative that continues to captivate and terrify, melding horror, tragedy, and the nightmarish folklore that clings to the darkest corners of our minds. So heed this warning as you peer into the abyss, for once you speak his name, the Candyman's malevolent shadow may never release you from its grip.